So it's the end of the year and you know what that means. It's November when I'm filming this, which I consider to be the holiday season. It's perfectly appropriate to play Christmas music at this time, okay? But since it is the end of the year, I thought I would share some of my Holy Grail products from this year. I didn't actually buy that much makeup this year. I just restricted myself in that category. I spent more money on other things, I guess. But I did discover a few products that I really enjoy and I want to share them with you. So highlighting and contouring became like a staple in my everyday makeup routine. I mean, I don't do makeup every day, but when I do, I typically do contour and highlight. And the highlight that I really like to use is this. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Gold Bar. It's a limited edition, unfortunately, which means I gotta stock up because I really do like this. It's gold without being too yellowy, so that works really well on my warmer complexion. I'm wearing it on my cheeks right now, as you can see. It's glow. Wow. I've noticed with drugstore highlighters, a lot of times they aren't very pigmented or they just don't have that like wet looking glow that a lot of higher end highlighters do, but this does, and it's very affordable, so I love it. So this next one isn't about the product itself, but what I did was the product, and it's this. This is my everyday foundation. It's the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation. I can't remember what shade it is, sorry, but I depotted it into this little skull dropper bottle, and this actually isn't meant for foundation. It's actually meant for like vape juice, but I don't actually vape, so I used it for this. I totally copied this idea from some girl on the makeup addiction subreddit, so credits to her, whoever that is. But yeah, as you can see, it's a little skull bottle. It's clear, so you can see how much foundation is in here, and it comes with a little dropper, which makes it really easy to control how much foundation you want every single time, which is great unlike regular foundation bottles like the Maybelline Fit Me, which just has a hole and no pump. So you know, you just kind of have to like take a risk, hope not to pour out too much. So really like how this controls how much foundation I use, prevents me from using too much, and if I need more, I can just get a little bit more. I used to be really afraid of wearing blush, which is a bit silly, but you know, out of all the makeup products, I feel like blush is the easiest to go overboard with. You know, if it's a little bit too pigmented or if you're a little bit too heavy-handed, it'll just like go everywhere and it looks really scary. But now I love blush, and my favorite blush this year is an e.l.f. blush. It's Peachy Keen. It's from the same line as Candid Coral, which is a really popular one. This is actually pretty similar, but it's less pinky and more just like a neutral peach tone, actually. Okay, this one is Candid Coral, and as you can see, it's very well loved. I've hit pan quite significantly in this, and this is Peachy Keen. As you can see, Candid Coral is a lot more just pinky and a bit deeper. So it is a bit lighter than Candid Coral, but it's still pigmented and lasts long on the skin. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can see it, but it gives a nice warm glow to your skin. It has a light bit of shimmer, but it's not too overwhelming. It's just a nice light bit of color on the skin, which makes it really good if you're just a beginner user of blush, or if you want to go for a more natural look. Peachy Keen, awesome. Now I have some brushes to share with you. I got this brush set from Sonia Kashuk on my birthday for my friend Sindel. Hey girl, thanks for the brushes. And I really like them. They're so cute, first of all. Like, they all have different colors and like different flower patterns on the handles. I really enjoy using this brush set because it's really versatile for a set of 4. Like, each brush serves its own purpose. Like this one, for example, it's like a dense dome-shaped brush. I use this for concealer all over my face. It's small enough to get into like the little ridges, but it blends out everything beautifully. This one, probably my favorite, not only because it's purple, because it's amazing for blush. Like, it's just so fluffy and round. It's like the perfect size for the apples of my cheeks. Just great. This one I think is my least favorite, but I still really like it. It's like a very tall, tapered brush. You can use it for highlighter, on the cheeks and whatnot. But I actually use this one, this yellow one, for highlighter instead. It's like flat and it's quite small, so it makes applying highlighter like in a concentrated area on your face, like just the high points of your cheeks, really easy, as well as like on your brow bone, on your nose, on your cupid's bow. Like it's just small enough to do that. But I really do enjoy using the whole brush set. They're very cute. They make me happy using them. So thank you, Sindel. I love them. I do have some skincare to share, so I'll just start off with CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. So just to give some context, my skin is, or it was, combination oily, but in the past year, I guess just from like getting older and I don't know, maybe diet and other things, my skin has become more combination dry, which really sucks. Like I still get oily on the T-zone, but I get a lot more dry patches like on my cheeks and around the nose and just on the forehead, everywhere basically. And so that sucks because I had to like reformulate my skincare routine and get new products, and this is one of those new products and I really like it. This moisturizing cream comes in a tub. It's just a lot of product. I only use this in the nighttime after I shower as my moisturizer, like concentrating a lot on the dry areas of my face, and it really works. Like I wake up without the dry patches that I had when I would use just my regular moisturizer. Just extremely moisturizing, doesn't break me out, doesn't clog my pores, and there's a fuck ton of product in here and I'll never run out of it. I don't use makeup primer all the time, but I do on days where I know I'm gonna be out like the whole day, like just going around being busy. So when I do, I use this actually. It's not a makeup primer. It's Nivea Men's Sensitive Post Shave Balm, like an aftershave basically. I read about using this as a primer somewhere on the internet and I got it, tried it, I really like it. It really does help my makeup stay on, not slide around, especially like my face makeup, like my blush and bronzer, contour and everything. Like that really, this really helps it stay put all day long. I just pour a little amount on the back of my hand and then dab that on the areas of my skin and then like just kind of rub it in, I guess. It's a very interesting product to use because I'm clearly not using it as it's intended to be used. It's meant to be used by men, and therefore it smells very manly, like straight up scent of a man, like musky, masculine man smell. So if you're sensitive to fragrances, maybe this isn't for you, although the scent does go away after you rub it into your skin. I just think it's funny because it smells very manly and it looks like something man related that you rub on your face. This last item is something you might recognize if you're into makeup at all, but it's not exactly what you think it is, and it's this. Yes, this looks exactly like the Makeup Forever Flash palette, but it's not. It's just a cheap dupe that I got from eBay. It was only $15 as opposed to $100 for the real thing. So even if this gives me cancer, I don't even care. It was only $15, and you know what? The quality is pretty good. All these colors, pretty pigmented. They're very creamy. They mix well. As you can see, I've dipped into quite a few of the colors. I've played around a lot with this. It's just a lot of fun to experiment with the different colors, mixing them to create whatever colors you want, even like foundation colors. Although it's actually really hard to mix colors properly. Like what I learned mainly from using this is that I need to learn more about color theory and like mixing colors, because I tried like making my own foundation color out of like, I don't know, various colors, and it just took so long. It's so hard, but it's a lot of fun. If you're someone that likes to experiment with crazy colors or just makeup in general, I think this is something to look into. Like if you can find the dupe on eBay, I'll try to link it down below. It's a lot of fun. Hours of entertainment. Fun for the whole family. That's it. Those are all of my holy grails for this year. I really hope you enjoyed watching me talk about my favorite things in 2016. But you know what isn't my favorite thing of 2016? America.